What's up, guys? Sean here. Man, a little bit of an after-action report with the Spyderco K2 for reed in CPM 10V. You could see, man, I just really torqued on this blade. But you know what? No chips. Yeah, impressive. CPM 10V, I believe it has a working hardness of about 62, 63. And with 10% vanadium carbide, CPM powder steel, alright, it's got about 4% chromium, not enough for it to be a stainless, but just impressive for a steel that's that hard and has that much carbides in it. I mean, 20% volume of the steel is vanadium. Crazy. And each of those vanadium carbides are basically about 85 HRC. So, just freaking crazy. 4.5 inch blade, man, what a monster. Anyways, I just really thrashed on this thing. And what's just impressive is it has a toughness that's similar to a D2 or M2. And that's even in the Spyderco catalog. It talks about that. So, freaking awesome. It's not a stain proof steel, and I did get a little bit of a kind of a wood patina like you see on my axes. But yeah, awesome. Let's see where the steel is at. Just got a regular piece of white paper. I haven't touched up the edge or anything since I've been out in the field with it. Yeah, still cutting. Still cutting like a champ. Let's go ahead and test. Yeah, just as sharp as it was out of the box. Now, out of the box, I did touch it up with a CBN compound. First, I hit it with a 1 micron, then I hit it with a 0.5 micron, and it was tree topping. The out-of-box edge wasn't that great. Definitely had sharper Spyderco edges, but man, this knife is just incredibly thin. I mean, just a top performer for sure. Let's move up to something harder to cut. Let me see here. We've got a piece of kind of paper towel here. Let's see if it'll catch it. Yeah, it'll catch it. That's pretty impressive. Alright, let's see if it'll actually just cut it free hanging. It will. Wow. Alright, now let's give it the supported cut. We'll cut it in between my fingers here. Carefully, it's a big knife. Yeah, that's just crazy. Now, the footage I got, that's just what I captured. But, I mean, I also did some other stuff with this knife that I totally shouldn't have. I mean, I was just really curious about how tough the steel was. I mean, I was holding it back here and just kind of chopping on a piece of wood and nothing. I mean, no chips or anything. And, yeah, you saw how sharp it was. We even have a piece of manila rope here. We'll just see how aggressively this knife cuts. Not bad. Yeah, it'd probably just cut this rope forever. Like, I would probably get more tired than this knife would. Wow, I am a huge fan of the smooth crown spine right here. I mean, I can't say enough how awesome that is. Like, my thumb isn't getting shredded from doing some really forceful cuts. You know, the jimping feels good when you're just fondling a blade, but when you're actually using a knife, and a knife without gloves, then yeah, that's definitely the way to go. Just a few cuts there, man. I mean, I'd like I said, I'd probably be here all night cutting this rope stuff. That's why you won't see me really do too many testing videos, man. It's just super boring. And then it's all these little consistency things that you have to do. Just not my style. Let's see where we are back on the paper here. Nice. Looks like we do have a little bit of doling here near the belly. Interesting. Huh. Just curious. I wonder if we can bring it back with a, this is a 1 micron diamond strop. Let's see, where did I actually put the spray? Here's the spray right here. You can see it settled here at the bottom. There's probably enough on here to strop this guy out, but you know what? Let's start fresh. Shake this up here. Alright, just let that dry. Yeah, what a freaking beast, man. This knife. I'm a big fan of this 10V steel. You know, I'm surprised for as thin as this knife is, as hard as it is, and with all those carbides. Man, pretty tough stuff. Not as tough as 3V for you guys that are asking out there. I mean, for sure, it's definitely not as tough as 3V, but for what it is, wow, this is really tough. I mean, it's definitely tougher than VG10. For sure. Yeah, really cool. Yeah, let's try this out here. Turn to the side here so we can see. A lot of belly here. In order to get to that belly, we have to lift the handle up. Pretty extreme. Not even counting passes, I'm just going and we'll see. Probably need a better piece of paper here. Let's see what we have. Cool. Let's see if we can actually cut this stuff right here still. It's all wrinkly. It's a little bit difficult. Alright, let's get some fresh stuff here. I'll be right back and grab some fresh stuff. Alright, we're back. Got some fresh towelage. Yeah, I mean, we could definitely see there's still some kind of damage there. See, it's just not catching right away. I mean, it's still sharp. It's just not catching right away. So maybe that's just the limits of that strop. You know, with a steel with that much vanadium, looks like we're just going to have to switch to the DMT. We'll try the extra fine side here. Light pressure, man, like barely even the weight of the knife. Alright, now we'll strop. see what we have. Yeah, that definitely worked much better. Wow. Unsupported cut. Yeah, this steel is freaking dope, dude. Woo! Oh, man. Yeah, that's just with a little touch-up. I haven't even actually really sharpened it. I've just kind of honed it back after the use that I did. And it was still, like, really sharp. I mean, please understand that this is, like, incredibly sharp. But they could always be sharper. Cool. All right, let's see if it'll catch. Let's roll this guy up here. See if it'll catch this. Yeah, that's decent. Let's try it here. Mind you, this is paper towel. This isn't regular printer paper. Oh man, this edge is just so aggressive, so sharp. Blade is so thin, yet tough enough for some serious hard duty. Alright, that's just kind of the little after action report on the CPM 10V, how to kind of maintain it, touch it up. We could see, man, this thing would probably just hold a working edge forever, but definitely is capable of some high sharpness. Touching it up, you're probably best off with diamond. So this is a diamond diafold. You know, not my favorite sharpening device, if I'm honest with you guys. I think these things are kind of cheesy. The diamonds strip off pretty quick on them. And then this is just a 1 micron diamond. I'm so tired I could barely even think. This is a 1 micron diamond compound on the leather. And yeah, definitely able to touch it back up to a good amount of sharpness. We'll have to make a video in the future about resharpening this bad boy. Alright, and also stick around. I'll kind of give a more in-depth review about the knife itself, about kind of its fit, finish, its function, stuff like that. We'll do that in another video. Alright guys, later.